To the White House now, as officials with the Trump administration are explaining why it deported a group of Venezuelans over the weekend, even though a judge ordered the flights be turned around. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio has the latest.
This morning, the Trump administration denies it violated a judge's order after deporting hundreds of alleged Venezuelan gang members.
The executive branch defying a federal court order raises the stakes enormously.
Just after 6 p.m. Saturday, planes carrying more than 200 Venezuelan prisoners left the U.S. after the administration invoked the Alien Enemies Act, a law from the late 1700s that allows the government to deport non-citizens without due process during wartime. Less than an hour later, a federal judge temporarily blocked the president from invoking the law and ordered the planes to turn around, saying any plane containing these folks that is going to take off or is in the air needs to be returned to the United States. But the planes never turned around, and video shows the alleged gang members being marched into prison in El Salvador yesterday. Critics argue the administration defied the judge's orders, but the White House argues the judge has no jurisdiction over the president's conduct of foreign affairs, his authorities under the Alien Enemies Act, and his core Article 2 powers to remove foreign alien terrorists.
The statute says you may go after enemy aliens when there is a declared war with a foreign government. The statute was never intended for a situation like this.
However, the law has precedent. In 1948, 3 years after the end of World War II, the Supreme Court upheld President Truman's decision to deport a German national as an enemy alien, ruling it was not up to judges to decide what constitutes wartime. Another deportation in recent days is in the spotlight. Protesters are demanding the return of Dr. Rasha Alawi, an assistant professor at Brown University who's a kidney transplant specialist. She reportedly had a valid visa, but was detained last week at Boston's Logan Airport after returning from Lebanon. Federal officials not commenting on why, only saying our CBP officers adhere to strict protocols to identify and stop threats. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.